Hey, what's up gang? It's your Russian Sidekick here on the kitchen again, and today I'm going to show you how to make Russian Easter bread. This is a slight difference between traditions we have back in Russia and here in the States. We don't have an Easter bunny at all. There is no bunny that delivers you eggs. We use eggs, we color them, and we just eat them on the Easter, but most traditional thing is that Easter bread that also calls, in different countries they call it different. For example, in Russia they call it Kulich, but in Ukraine they call it Paska. So it all depends on the region, but it's basically the same bread with white frosting on top and sprinkles. Some people do it with chocolate inside, but anyway, let's jump into it. For the recipe we're gonna need a lot of ingredients, and first of all it's a 1 liter of warm milk. It's a little bit more than 4 cups. Then we have to have 2.5 tablespoons yeast, 1 cup of raisins, 2 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of butter, and 8 cups of flour. Actually also we need 2 teaspoons of salt. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pour milk first. It should be warm but not hot because it's gonna kill yeast if it's gonna be hot, but we're gonna drop yeast here and gonna mix it a little bit here. Warm milk will activate the yeast, so we're gonna mix it a little bit, drop the eggs, mix the eggs, a little bit of salt and sugar. Sugar, that's what yeast really like, so we need it. 1 cup, and also it will make our bread Easter bread, which should be sweet, so we just mix it a little bit here. Then we add flour, not all flour at the time, but we're gonna do a half first. Then we're gonna add more. One thing that I forgot to tell you about this recipe and our traditions, there, our parents and our grandparents, they really believe that when you cook it, you have to be in a good mood. You're not supposed to argue with anyone in your house, and you're not supposed to swear or do anything like that. It should be like the positive environment, or it will not work out. It will just, you will fail. Okay, let me drop the rest. Drop the butter. Butter should be really soft because you won't be able to mix it properly. Drop the raisins. So this is how our dough looks like, more about the butter. A little bit more flour here. Then I'm just gonna mix it with my hand. It's pretty warm. And after this, I'll just leave it for 30 minutes to an hour to grow. We need to grow. So now I'm just gonna bring plastic wrapper and leave it in a warm place for an hour. So we got our dough double in size, which is exactly what we wanted from it. So double the size. I have these forms here. It's just metal cans from vegetables and fruit. But usually we use paper forms, but because of the pandemic and quarantine, Amazon Prime does deliver in a month now, so we couldn't get them by Easter. So we decided to use these because my mom was using it for like years. I remember that from my childhood, before the paper forms came out. So what we're gonna need, we're gonna need to knead the dough and then just drop it to the forms. We don't want to drop it too much because it will run away from the form, so we just want to have 1/3 of a form filled with the dough. So I'm gonna knead it, and then I'm just gonna grab a piece and drop it on the bottom here. Remember, just 1/3, not more, because we'll have it to grow again in the form. It will make them really fluffy and really nice. I totally forgot to tell you about one important thing. It's you have to grease your forms if you're not using the paper forms, because it would be such a problem to take it out after it's done. So this is what I got right now. You see that they grew a lot more than I dropped them there, especially this one. I'm gonna put them in the oven and they will grow a little bit more. So we're just gonna have oven preheated to 350, between 350 and 375. That should be good. We're just gonna put it in there and then make sure that the top is not burning, and we'll check it with a wooden stick. Here are my bad boys. You see this one that I was saying that he's too big. He's actually good. So this is not bad, this is all good. You see that tops are good, and we can put our cream or frosting wherever you choose on the top, and I will take them out and then I'll show you how it looks out of forms, and we're gonna decorate it together with our entire family here. Here we go, guys. This is how it looks in the end. We used our moringa cream that we did ourselves from eggs, and I have another video on it. You can check it in here. And you can use decorations of your choice. You can use just frosting from the store or something else. But this is the recipe. This is Russian Easter bread, sweet bread. And if you really like challenges, you can try this recipe out. It takes a little bit of practice and takes a time, but I wish you luck with it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the future.